used to think that boundaries were not important, and I used to think that it just didn't matter, because I would always be like, well, I don't care, like, it is what it is. And having that type of attitude will get you but so far, because a lot of the stuff that we're telling ourselves we don't care about, we actually care about. Trust me. I was telling myself, well, I don't care, because I'm the type of person where I'm like an open book kind of, and I kind of like don't really let stuff get to me, or I don't show that it gets to me. But I didn't realize, I thought that I was just being a cool girl, but no, I was just not having boundaries. And when you don't have boundaries, people will continue to push and poke at you until they have you in a place where you're just completely like, you feel like you've been beat up on like a punching bag. But that's because you just let it go. And there's ways you can set boundaries without being like so harsh, without being a mean type of person, because I'm the type of person where it was hard for me to be mean. It was hard for me to like really stand up for myself. And you can set boundaries without having to do that. You can set boundaries by, when they act up, you act up too. You don't have to like go off on somebody, but you could take away your presence. A lot of the times we stay around people who are constantly breaking and pushing our boundaries, going against what we tolerate, what we don't tolerate. They're going against that. Why are we still around them? Why are we allowing them in our life still? Take away your presence, take away your energy. Like, and I know a lot of times we just don't want to be alone. We just don't want to have to fend for ourselves. But when you're in that person's presence, they do nothing but bring you down and just trigger you. Wouldn't you much rather be alone? Because you feel alone when you're around them regardless. Whew. Let me repeat that. Wouldn't you rather be alone? Because you feel alone when you're around those people regardless. Let me get a lip gloss break, because it's a little dry right now. But yeah, don't sit around and be somebody's punching bag. If you have to walk around eggshells around somebody because you're so scared that they're gonna constantly like diss you, that person's not for you. And I know I'm all over the place right now, but I'm really just preaching right now, because I feel like there's someone out there who's younger or older who's going through that right now, where people constantly test you, people constantly get to you. And I know you're probably thinking like, why is everybody always rude to me? I used to always think like, yo, every time somebody gets to know me, people get to know me, they always end up being rude to me. And a lot of the times it's because you have such a bright light that they're envious and their jealousy, they don't know what to do with that feeling. So what they do is they take it out on you and be rude and be like hateful and spiteful, and just the way they act and the way they move towards you is just bad. Don't let that hurt you. I know it's hurtful, but trust me, in a few years you're gonna see why God kind of allowed certain things and why God didn't let you fit in. I feel like crying right now, because I know it's hard. I understand, and I know that it's very, very hard, but just try to keep pushing through and just take away your energy. You don't want to look up and be around people who don't appreciate you and people who don't value you. You know when you're not being valued. We know it. People don't have to walk around kissing up to you, but people also don't have to walk around treating you bad. You know what I mean? Those friends who never compliment you, those friends who always have something negative to say about you. Don't you think that it's time for you to let them go so you could grow? And I know that confidence comes from within, but the way people treat us on the outside sometimes can change our perspective of how we feel about ourselves. Think about this. If you had a friend that was always, complimenting you, that was just always pushing you and motivating you, your confidence would somehow go up a little. But if you had a friend who was always talking bad about you, or who was always just putting you down, being fake, you always falling out with them, your confidence will drop a little. And I know confidence is not about anybody else, it's all about you. But certain people can make you feel a certain way and make you feel like you're not good enough. Stop letting those people around you. Set boundaries by not being around them. A lot of times we think boundaries is just, I'm going to show them that they can't treat me like this. I'm going to say something next time they say something. Don't wait for the next time they say something. Cut them off. Period. I learned that I'm not even playing those games with people no more. I'm not about to I'm too grown to have to train you how to treat me. You need to know how to treat me from jump. Of course, if you just don't know certain things, I'm going to tell you what I don't like and what I do like. But if you're blatantly, I shouldn't have to tell you that being a fake friend, what being a fake friend is. I shouldn't have to tell you that you don't need to be rude. I shouldn't have to tell you that. That's different. I shouldn't have to tell you don't have to talk behind my back. That's not a boundary. That's just straight up like disrespect. If they're talking behind your back, if someone like cheating, like those type of things, I feel like that's straight up disrespect. Now, I'm not going to get into cheating because that's like, I feel like that's different. Like, everybody has their own different opinions on that. But I do feel like when it comes to friends and people you allow around you, certain stuff does not need a pass. Certain stuff does not need, train them not to do it. No, certain stuff, if they do it, that's their character. If someone is constantly rude to you, if someone is a fake friend, that's in their character. You don't need to like train them how to treat you when it comes to that, because if they're being fake and talking about you behind your back, they don't need to be around you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, just let those people go, period. Set boundaries for you. Your boundaries should be, if when they act up, you remove yourself. Don't even argue. Don't do any of that. Remove yourself. They'll never get access to you again. Remove yourself in silence. Because trust me, people know what they did. People will try to fake and act like they don't know, but they know what they did to you. You don't have to explain yourself. Of course, sometimes it depends on the situation. But if it's something, like I said, something like severe, where it's like someone should, with common sense, would know what they did is messed up. Don't allow them in your life. Don't stress yourself out about how you need to go about it. No, you could exit stage left, because it's your life. Anything that's disturbing your peace, you can leave. Protect your peace at all costs. That is a part of confidence. Knowing that you're valuable. Knowing that your presence is valuable. I had to learn this too. I had to learn that I am a valuable person. I am worthy of everything. Like, my presence is valuable. Like, people who don't deserve my presence, they won't get it. A lot of us feel like we look at ourselves so low that we don't realize that we are the prize too. Like, we're the prize. You're the prize. I'm the prize. All of us are the prize. So start acting like it. When you're confident, you're not going to let anybody just push your boundaries and anybody just do whatever they want to you, with you, any of that. If something is making you feel uncomfortable, speak up about it. Exit the situation. Do not do something that you don't want to do just because you want to be accepted. Do not do something that you know goes against your morals and you know goes against what you want. And your morals, keyword, your morals. It's all about yours. Nobody else's, yours. Whatever goes against yours, don't do it. Don't let these people push you and have you doing stuff you don't want to do. All that goes into play. Confidence. It's all about confidence. Confident in yourself and who you are. I know you don't need anybody else's approval or acceptance. Be you, do you, and set your boundaries. You know your boundaries. You know what you do and don't like. You know what makes you uncomfortable and makes you comfortable. Whatever you're uncomfortable with, whatever makes you sad, whatever hurts you, you don't have to tolerate that. You're better than that. You don't have to tolerate it. You don't have to sit up here and allow people to treat you however they want to treat you. Because some people, they get off on that. They get off on treating people with disrespect. They get off on mistreating people who have a light to them. You're too good for that. You're too good to let people treat you however they want to treat you. Exit stage left, because you're valuable. You add value to people's lives. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve to be mistreated. You don't deserve any of that. So start acting like the great person that you are. Set your standards, set your boundaries, set all of that so people don't play with you. And if they do play with you, you know what to do. Exit. Next. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know the quality is a little bit different today, but that was just on my heart to just speak on, because I was thinking about that today. Like, every time I think about something and go through something, I like to speak on it, because whoever's going through the same thing, it might not have anybody to talk to. I want you guys to know that I'm here to I'm always here to give advice, talk, any of that. And my DMs are open as well. My Instagram's in the link below. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 3,000. We're at 2.9 something. I think 2.97. We're so close, okay? So I love you guys and have a great day.